Thank you so much.
I will donate
LJ
$100 if you can go 10-0 with a plant deck that doesn't include Briar Rose. Challenge good until next set is released or balance update.
Oh, the challenge is on. Thank you so much, LJ Miller. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing the Solar Flare Ramp Mushroom deck. Utilizing this card right over here, it is the Sun-Shroom. This is a team-up. It is a 2-cost card that will turn into a sunnier shroom. It'll give you a little extra sun the first turn, and then give you extra sun as it goes along. So this really kind of inspired the combo of playing this into the Gloom Shroom. You'll be able to get the Gloom Shroom in earlier and be able to get a really powerful 5/5 bullseye that will also field clear your opponent's cards off the board and give you a huge advantage. So we're really just running 3 copies of Solar Winds, decided to run 3 Solar Winds for some extra ramp, which is important, and 2 Mushroom Grottos. So there's a lot of different ways you can play this deck. Turn 1, you're always really just stalling for time. Unless you're against a hero like Super Brains that has really very few ways of field clearing you besides, so let's say, Fire Rooster. Usually you're just going to be controlling with your Shroom for 2s and with your powers. Very good early game control powers. Turn 2, you're either going to try to ramp or continue to control your opponent. Turn 3, you can actually set up Mushroom Grotto on turn 3. If they do not cover this environment, on turn 4 you'll have just Puff Shroom and Pine Clone. Pine Clone is really important for this deck just to make sure you utilize all your little cards, and ramping again, getting a turn 3 Pine Clone after you've made a ramp play on turn 2 is extremely good. The finishers are going to be the Gloom Shroom Field Clear. This will be the hard removal, the Cob Cannon, and then just Sunstrike. If you Sunstrike a 5/5 bullseye, it's super powerful. Not running any Berry Blasts or Banana Bombs just because we have so many ways of doing small removal. Between Solar Flare's powers and the Punish Shroom should hopefully give us a lot of value. Really, we're going to be using Buff Shroom, works well on almost everything in this deck. I think there's definitely going to be a lot of, you know, enough small removal. There's no need for any extra Berry Blast or anything. I think this deck could actually do really well. I'm looking forward to using the, like, several Buff Shrooms in a row, also to buff your Punish Shrooms and your Gloom Shrooms. So hope you guys enjoy. Let's see what this deck can do. Little Puff Shroom is so good in this deck. It can protect your cards, can turn to a Pine Clone. It can make, you know, trigger the ability of the Gloom Shroom. It can trigger the ability of the Punish Shroom. Have really not used Buff Shroom, Punish Shroom, 4 copies of each in a deck in a long time. So let's do this. Add Molecule again. You can always add. You say add Molecule. You could add Berry Blast. You could add, I don't know, different late game. I think this is really, you know, Molecule is not an extremely reliable card. Sort of a mix between a Mushroom deck and a Pine Clone deck. Alright, so we have a ramp. Again, even just 2 3/3s on turn 2 is fine. Or not. Come on, man. You know, even just playing Solar Winds on 2, Pine Clone on 3. I'm not going to count that as a win. Solar Winds on 2, Pine Clone on 3 would just be 2 3/3s on turn 2 is ridiculous, and then you'll get, you know, 5, then 5 Sun on turn 4. You can just make it worse. Not counting it. What's my favorite heroes? The fun ones are the you know, Huge Giganticus. I like Solar Flare Rose. My name's scared of me. Maybe I should count it as a win then. So these Buff Shrooms are only going to work if you have a combo. I wonder if this is too late. I mean, we could have ramped to this. Maybe going with the Buff Shroom strat is going to be better since we have 2. 2 Buff Shrooms are very synergetic together. I'm going to look for something small. What do we do with this hand? I guess we want to keep the environment. We'll hopefully get, if we get any kind of mushroom in the first, like, 3 draws, these Buff Shrooms are going to be amazing together. So I'm actually going to keep this hand. And we got more Spore. See, since this is Super Brains, we could just go turn 1 more Spore, turn 2 Buff Shroom, turn 3 Buff Shroom, and there's almost nothing our opponents can be able to do about that. Oof. That makes things worse. Yeah, this will be 2 on turn 3. This does make it worse. I almost wish our opponent had passed there. I guess we'll go like this. Hopefully they do not hit, and it does. I don't know. I don't play Hearthstone anymore. I think I log in, you know, twice a year maybe, but... people are saying the season resets today. Shadow person. What's this now? Maybe this is the play. This will give us 4 and then we can double up. This prevents 2 damage. And then we'll take it out next turn. We'll buff Shroom, buff Shroom. No wait, this only has 2 health, never mind. That imp throwing imp was a good punish. Alright, let's do it like this. Yeah, it has 2 health. Don't confuse it with the 3 health sunnier shroom. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully he doesn't get a toxic waste imp out of this or something. Or another imp throwing imp, that would suck. It's pretty good. Another buff shroom. So we're making 4 this turn. This will be a 2-5. Pretty good against Super Brains. Wow! So the play is actually buff Shroom and protect the sunnier Shroom. Strange play, but this is the play here. We're gonna go buff Shroom here. The sunnier Shroom is the giving us a lot of momentum. So good to sack a 2-2. Buff these up. Not doing a whole lot of damage to us, so we got some wiggle room, and we'll actually be able to come in with the Gloom Shroom this turn and perhaps field clear him. Looks like he's running a sort of zoo deck, so this deck should actually excel against him. We gotta get a punish room yet. We're gonna be making 6 this turn. Wow, nice. Wow, this can actually be the one that we just replaced with the Gloom Shroom here. So, feeling we're gonna leave the imp throwing imp as is, and if he plays 2 minions, we're just gonna ruin him. Damn. Alright, so probably now, let's see here. So again, this will do 3 to everything. That's dead. I guess we have to get rid of this one. Maybe hitting both of these, it'll make a guy in the water. I think maybe just pushing the heavy damage right now is probably right. It'll make something in the water, hopefully not a toxic waste. We could hit both of these in order to... Hopefully it's just a Swabby. Probably protecting the sunnier Shroom is good here. Probably. So we'll do it like this. Really looking for a nice top deck here. He'll make anything but toxic waste imp will be fine. Fishy imp, that's okay. And we will be blocking real soon. That did field clear him. We'll be doing 8, 10. This should be down to 9 health here. Just a Sunstrike would work. A Cob Cannon would not be bad. Baby. I don't think the 3 damage coming in is good enough. I think we're going to use this to clear one of his little guys. He's running a real zooey, swarmy deck. This is going to be probably very useful in taking this out. We can actually play anything this turn. Too bad the bullseye is not active. We could even just weed whack the 1-2 here. I think that's what we're gonna do. So this will end up proccing the block now. Might as well develop you. So this will proc the block. It's gonna be blocking a lot of damage there. And we want this to be hitting last, I suppose. So it's gonna be like this. We'll go Shroom for 2. Buff Shroom buffs everything up here. The sunnier Shroom can die, it doesn't matter. I'll probably win that trade, whatever it is, unless it's a smelly zombie or something. Everything gets buffed up. We'll play the Solar Winds. Is there a reason to play the Solar Winds here? Or do we maybe want to save this to cover a laser base alpha or something? You know what? If the bullseye was in front, that would have hit. This maybe should have gone in front. I was thinking maybe to protect the big card with the small one, but I think if the one in front always attacks first, so the bullseye actually would have hit him for 6 here. That is a smelly zombie. There's no need really for extra sun. There's nothing we can really pull off the top of our deck that's, you know, playable only with extra sun here. So you just got 2 Pecanoliths in packs. Is it good to use? Yes. No. Pecanolith is a very, very good card. Not like the top card in the game, but it's competitive. I could imagine even bringing Pecanolith, some kind of Pecanolith deck to a tournament someday. That's an interesting play. He's gonna go after lane 2. Going after lane 3. There's Pot. He got Pot from the Imp Throwing Imps Leprechaun. Oh, so that smelly zombie lives. If this had been in front, we would be in much better shape. On the other hand, his Fishy Imp is neutralized. Just Sunstrike will win the game. Cob Cannon will be fine. Got it. And you know what? This would have been active. We actually would have won. I didn't consider that we're not going to have a team up at the end of the day. The Cob Cannon can still just go in like 1. He probably has Deadly in his hands. Ugh! If I would have played this would have been great. These aren't team ups. So this is definitely the play. Still not lethal. This is not going to be that easy to push here. He does have Deadlies. It's going to field clear us. Our super to face will probably finish him off. I'd love to roll 1 here, yes. That means if he procs our block again, we'll have a 50-50 lethal right there. Ugh. This is really nice. This is super nice because this, again, just threatens lethal when it dies. I haven't seen any environments out of this guy. This is why you need Berry Blast? I don't think so. And he's giving us by putting so many small attack minions on the field, he's giving us so many opportunities. I think I'll play this now. So many opportunities to just block, get our super and hit him in the face with it. So we have a decent chance of winning here. That's about a 1 in 4 now, actually, since he swarms so bad. So 1 in 4 to win. We're also probably going to block, which gives us another 50% chance. I would say our chance of winning this turn are actually well over 50%. That's fine. That actually gives him 1. Now it's only a 1 in 5 for this to hit. That rolls a 2. He draws a card. That goes to here. Block. Super! Come on, man! What am I supposed to do? I'll save it for next turn, I suppose. Wow! So many shots! So many shots. This will again make him have to block. I'm gonna put this maybe in lane 4 if he doesn't clog it. Ugh. Come on, man! We're still in great shape here. Again, if we block, it's guaranteed lethal. He's gonna have to do 9 damage, 1 damage at a time with this Scorch in our hand. He knows it's Scorch, so 1 health minions do nothing here. We're just gonna try to prevent lethal by going like this. Just gonna draw a lot of cards, more options. Trap-pa-pa-pa. Wow, nice. So that'll go probably in lane 4. Again, he's gonna need a 4th shot. Unless that's Stealthy Imp, 1, 1, and 6. No, he's gonna need to hit us 4 times in order to... Now it's even way more than 4 times. Even if he rockets this, we probably win! Again, we block, we win. It's guaranteed. Uh-oh, I forgot about that. It's still fine. So it's 2, 2, and 3. No, he needs to hit us. He still needs to hit us 3 times. He rolled a 3. There's another 3. Now it's guaranteed lethal. Now it's actually guaranteed for us. Ha! There's no way out. Even if he rolled double 1s, there's no way out of that. That was great. With this field, we got nothing on the field, and he's swarming us hard, and it's actually guaranteed lethal for us. Got him. Rolling those 3s. Yes. Fry and Berry Blast. That was not luck. That was, we did roll double threes, but again, statistically, he needed to hit us 4 times to create lethal. We're almost always gonna block when he hits us 4 times. We need a bunch of wands. Got him. Is that a highlight? I think that was just a counter to his deck. Just a flaw in running a zoo deck without bullseye is that you're gonna give your opponent so many powers. Clipped. Game board. No hand, no board, guaranteed lethal. No hand, no board, no problem. Let's see what we get. Looking for that mushroom storm. Whew. Against Boog. We could go 2-3. Concede for a rank 49. It's just because it's Is this good against Boog? I guess it's okay. I think 2-3. Is Pecanlith a counter to Zookeeper? Technically, but the best answer to Zoo decks is just to have small removal. You don't want to be relying on Pecanlith, the 5-cost card, to counter a 2-cost card. So, Banana Bomb is the ultimate answer to. Okay. No. There's a certain point. I don't know if I'm going to concede to this guy. He just bungee plumbered my face on turn 1. I don't know about this. I'm only going to make this play if he commits. I think we're going to wait for a little bit of a mid-range thing. If we develop these all kind of in one turn, we're going to have a much easier time here. Maybe I'll do the environment. Ooh, now he commits. The committal is real. What is this going to be? I think we're going to Gloom Shroom. And we'll buff the Gloom Shroom and friends next turn. We can actually Solar Winds, Puff Shroom, Buff Shroom next turn. Okay. Dry Juggler. How did this guy reach rank 49? What's his name? Pulzo. Anputai. It's an anime thing. I'm losing the respect, so I'm losing. Auto jump for chickening now. We have to play around chickening. Can use Buff Shroom. Seems like a little bit of a waste. I think we pass. His little brother is playing with us. Probably. If he has chickening, go ahead. You wasted your bungee plumber. Go ahead and burn your chickening right now. Environment. Lightning bolt. Maybe we should have tried to draw the chickening. There's 5. Okay. I think this is really the way. We're gonna use the Buff Shroom plays kind of later. It's called Face-a-loo. That happened. Booga face. We can go with the field clear here. I can spend a Puff Shroom here. It's fine. We don't need it for the cow cannon. And then we can actually go Shroom for 2, Gloom Shroom the next turn. Guess we don't want to hit this one. I'll do it. Puff Shroom, Gloom Shroom looks good. Then we can do it next turn or something. I think it's like this. Prevents the bullseye. I really want to hit this thing. I'm doing 1 damage non-bullseye, so it's pretty beneficial. He's got 2 now, so it's Exploding Fruitcake or take 5 bullseye to your face. How you doing, John Scoo? What's going on? It might just be Shroom for 2. Ooh. Shroom for 2, Gloom Shroom next turn. This is gonna get blocked. Wow. Ooh. Oh. I think so. It gives us a free Gloom Shroom now. I mean, it makes us not have to spend the Shroom for 2, then we can do this on 7. Oh, we got some plays, folks. We got some plays. We can actually weed whack plus gloom shroom now. It really enables the weed whack, which is really cool. This is still very tempting. Didn't go here. I think enabling this is still the better play. Don't have these used to be team up back in the day. Morsport used to make 2 puff shrooms. Those were the days. I'm pretty sure it's shroom for. No, I'm not conceding to this guy if he's making these kinds of plays. I'm sorry. I'm being judgmental. This happens. We can just do buff shroom, punish him or something next turn. I think this is the way. Oh wait, this doesn't have to do the team up one. It can do the non-team up one. I think front is still better though. Actually no, we want to save the team up one for the top turn. Duh. He'll do 2 damage to us. Now we have 10 bullseye on his face. Missed lethal? Where? What? How did I miss lethal? It's still lethal. This will definitely hit this turn. No, it's guaranteed actually. Yeah, it's guaranteed lethal. Quit saying I missed lethal. It's guaranteed lethal. You missed lethal! What would have been the better play? These guys. Hater's gonna say missed lethal. Even when you don't. Lethal means you're gonna win the game. You're gonna do the lethal, the deadly damage, the finishing damage to their face. Reduce their health to 0. Bam. Yeah, I know. You wish you had that bungee plumber. Man. What's going on? When are you uploading the Green Shadow Birds of Paradise Captain Cucumber deck? Oh yeah, it must be in there somewhere. Just uploading one video at a time. Was that a good stream? I don't even remember. I feel like I haven't seen that actually. Let's see here. We got... I don't actually see that stream. Maybe it's this one? Remind me later. We did Captain Cucumber Bird of Paradise? It's just a joke? Cob Cannon versus Rust Bolt. I'm gonna go for something earlier. It's a little better. 2. I don't know what. Let's play around Weed Spray. This is weird. 2. Need a second buff show. They're hyped for the season reset, aka free winter melon. This is fine. Where's Pine Clone? You know, good top decking 2 Pine Clones right now. That's all we need. Come on, I haven't seen Pine Clone. Be one of the first 2 games. No need. That happens. Man, I got nothing. Dude got nothing. Maybe we do this already. We're gonna make, we made 4. We're gonna make 5. Can't get weed sprayed. Just Just put a little pressure on. It's 4 damage. It's not horrible. It's a little bit sad. Sorry, my microphone's far away. I'll move it a little closer. You guys. How you doing, Cetra? Oh, Hypno Shroom. It'll convert a zombie into a plant. That will be a logistic nightmare. Wow, he got nothing! Look at this! Arm Wrestler's deck's pretty weak against Arm Wrestler. Okay, he's not even dealing with this. He's not even addressing it. So we're gonna Shroom for 2 just to set up the Cob Cannon here. It's just Shroom for 2. Yeah, where's Pine Clown? It's not even that good. Is more Spore better? Actually, we can't even play Cob Cannon next turn, so I have to more Spore. If this misses lane 3, yes, that's fine. This is fine. How do I play this? No, he can't. Is it worth playing this? I think we'll save it for the Pine Clown or something. So we'll be able to use the Cob Cannon now and kind of clear him up. Is there any reason to play this card? Can't really get field clear to put a little extra damage on his face. Probably is worth it, actually. Well, no, we can use this with the Cob Cannon the next turn. Okay, so we don't need it. We'll save our little Shroomy so he doesn't die. It's the little Puff Shroom that will work well with the Cob Cannon in our hand. Yeah, we don't want that to die before all this happens. You know, we'll probably end up with another, we'll almost for sure end up with another Sunflower. Sunstrike. That looks good. I dig it. I dig it, I dig it. Well, so I guess we'll kill the... Okay, that was a gadget scientist now. If we play the Cob Cannon here, it'll kill the gadget scientist next turn. This little mushroom doesn't really matter. So I think we're gonna do this. We'll nerf these two, keep it rampant, kill this one. I don't really need to hit his face yet. Maybe hitting his face is good though. For 6. Well, we want another sunflower. I don't have a lot of... we'll draw another card. I think this is right. Playing a little conservative here. I think I want the extra sunflower, though. And I want to clear that thing. I think we're going to try to set up the Cob Cannons now. Doing okay. We'll have a really good Cob Cannon Shroom for 2, perhaps. We can always use the Shroom for 2 to sort of manipulate the block meter. Can you make a free-to-play version of this deck? I mean, again, you can make a it would be a Pine Clone deck, which is just, you know, is a very good legendary craft for early game players. There's a video I made on YouTube called "This is why everyone should craft Pine Clone," which is basically a budget deck, but then you add Pine Clones in. That's really good. So this gives us a little more. This is really good just to get late game too. So a little more in the options section. Yeah, this Cob Cannon will kill the 2/1 and clear him. This is nice. This almost would be nice to develop if we have a play. Wow, so we can kill the 7/5. Look at this Cob Cannon. I wonder if I do it in lane 3 just to try to hit him for 12. And then we'll be able to actually Gloom Shroom Sunstrike next turn. This 2 damage doesn't matter. This 2/1 doesn't matter. This 2/1 doesn't matter at all. I'm going for the gold here. He could have Chop in hands. He could have Chop in hands and didn't. Well, if he didn't front this, could have Chop. I think we do it like this still. Getting a little extra sun next turn. It's a little less value, but I'm trying to hit him for 12. If he doesn't have Chop, we're going to get him here. We'll keep the 2-1 on the field. The 2-1's not going to make a huge difference at the end of the day. What if we go with Shroom for 2 now also? Just to proc the block. There's no way it can really punish the Shroom for 2. Yep. It depends what power he started with. This will proc his block, which you don't necessarily need to do because the Gloom Shroom might be able to get him next turn. But again, what power is going to help him catch up? Heal? I guess we're kind of not playing around heal. Gloom Shroom Sunstrike should just win the game next turn. Procking the block net is probably better. There's so many ways he'll be able to clear this next turn. Probably better is to hit him for 12 and proc the block. If he had Chop, that would have been an easy decision already, so he does have Chop. Damn. Get on the backbone. So we're still doing 6. This will proc the... No, it does not. Making an extra mushroom now. You know what? Just a little thing to proc his block right now is the absolute best. So we just need any small minion. We cannot play all this. Medic. Wow, this is like the worst thing we could have gotten, actually. I guess Solar Winds would have been worse. Well, it's gonna be Gloomshroom Sunstrike. We're not gonna be able to kill him this turn. You don't need Pine Clones in this deck necessarily. I'm just saying it's Pine Clones are cheaper than Gloomshroom and Cap Cannon. Yeah, we're still going for 10 now. Oof. That's a lot of damage. I almost want a Sunstrike for a card now. Wait a second. 5, 6, 7. This Shroom for 2 is totally out of place now. This will actually do a lot of damage. We don't have to do the field clear for doing Sunstrike. Doesn't really matter. What's going on, Donut Bro? Pay attention, man. There's no point in using the ability. He's totally overcommitted too. He'll hit us for a few this turn, but... Let's see what we get. The power we get out of here is going to make a big difference. This draws us a card, so it's not that bad. And we're going to have an extra Mushroom or Sun. We have a bunch of little guys in the field. So he's down to 3. We'll have him down basically to 1 here. He'll do 6 more damage now to our face. We're to 10 with the empty block meter. This will proc the block. He does have heal in there somewhere. Would like him not to get heal. He got rock wall. That's fine. And it's gonna come down to Petalmorphosis. What do we turn this into? And what do we get out of it? There's a Sunstrike. Oh! Here we go. We got this from Sunstrike. Got another Sunstrike. Is just a beauty. It's really slow. The Sunstrike's just gonna win in lane 1 now. So we can play all, no, we cannot play all of this. It's gonna be Petalmorphosis first. We'll play around Weed Spray and get this one. What's in the box? Disco Nut? What the heck? Have Flare on teleporting. He can't remove this. He already used Chops. He can't remove this and buff this card. It's only 8 damage. Beam Me Up is not gonna be able to chump block anymore. This doesn't do anything here. Sunstrike. Oh! I think we got literally the 2 worst tricks in the entire game. We got Petalmorphosis, which actually wasn't bad, because at least it draws you a card, and then Stow Magic Beans, which does not draw you a card. I don't think there's any combination of cards that could possibly do it for him, because Beam Me Up plus buffing his guy, his lane 2 is, you know, does not help because we have Sunstrike. Just rocketing our lane 1, we're still gonna win in lane 3, so... We got Mirror Nut. I believe that's guaranteed lethal no matter what. It's a nice try. If he would, you know, have Chop available, Chop, Hardy Treat would want to. He already used Chop. Chop's pretty good against this deck. It's cut down for size, of course. The superpower is shared by Rust Bolt and Super Brains. Keep it going. Or just Chop, we fondly call it. Sunny Shroom is kind of good. We've only really played it once out of the 3 games, but it's been nice. And I can't wait to play Sunny Shroom in the Mushroom Grotto. Haven't seen Mushroom Grotto yet. Have not seen Pine Clone yet. I feel like we've only tapped into about 40% of what this deck can actually do. Oh, snap! Oh, snap! So 2-3 is the play. I'll keep this Shroom for 2. Oh, do we? Well, in case this goes wrong, we're going to maybe want to set this up. If he removes this on 2, so the setup play is going to be Shroom for 2 on 3 against his commit, and then hit him with the big Pine Clone. Because we have Pine Clone in our hand, it's worth keeping the Shroom for 2. This is a nice hand. You do not play Shroom for 2. It is too easily removed, field cleared, etc. Definitely don't do that. We're going to go for the Sunny Shroom right now. Hopefully try to ramp to a nice Pine Clone. Let's see if he actually clogs this lane. He does. It's fine. Unless he grows this somehow, we're still gooch. This always gets sucked into the lane. We're going to go Puff Shroom Pine Clone. Yes, and he does not kill this, so this... Sunny Shroom is going to be kind of cool. Now, there might be some... We could get a little greedy here by going with Solar Winds. He passed. There's a little bit of a sad reality right now, and that's the fact that Weed Spray will be able to take out 2 out of 3 of the Pine Clones. I really don't like it. Weed Spray is really harsh even against a Pine Clone. A turn 3 pass Weed Spray against clearly a control deck. I think we're going to go Winds. Winds where, though? This is so awkward, but Winds goes here. We don't want we want the Solar Winds to make another thing next turn, and he has the cover anyways. Now he ends up with 2 environments. He's running Cone Zone. We have a lot of, you know what, but it's still fine. We have a lot of sun this turn. We're actually able to now make an efficient play. Ooh, what'll it be? So it's gonna be Puff Shroom. Shroom for 2. And this is super, super efficient. I'm not even going to try to block this lane. It's going to be Pine Clone. Winding the hole would have ended up being better, but YOLOing for a Sunflower was the choice. Actually, this is going to... Oops! I did this the wrong way. I thought this damage would hit. We want, well, no, this is still better, because now 3 will hit. It's still fine. Well, we could have Weed Whacked this. I think we'll save the Weed Whack. Move a Plants. Doesn't do much at all. I think his play is to move the Pine Clone from lane 1 to lane 2. Yeah, that's right. Camel Cross. Sunstrike's going to be awfully good here. So that's just going to be working on the Gladiator. Gladiator's going to block everything now, actually. He's not really doing that much, though. So Sunstrike Weed Whack is going to get some work done. He's not doing any damage, but we'll do plenty here. Let's see what we get. Again, the card you conjure from the Sunstrike. The fact this conjures a card is really kind of what makes it worth it. Might use Weed Whack. Do I add a Puff Shroom to the situation, just to add a little more damage? I think so. There's no point in making the strike there. You can't teleport anything in. So I guess we might as well do this. What's in the box? That might come in handy. Now, do we want to reduce this guy? I think we're gonna go with this. Negate you? This keeps both of these alive, and we want to be able to make a play next turn, so this 3-1 dying is fine. Rolling Stone. It's okay. This is not going to be easy from this point on. He's had some good camp, but no, he only has 2 cards too, and we have this whole field he has to deal with now. We have him down to 10 with an empty block meter. I mean, just another Sunstrike could win us the game. He's rock walling that. It like does nothing. Wow! Wow! Right when we needed it! Right when we needed it. What is he gonna do here, though? He passed turn 6! What's gonna happen? I guess we got a Cob Cannon. What are we... Well... We get rid of the 2-5, I guess? Cob Cannon 1 looks good. What is he gonna do, though? What did he pass turn 6? What does he plan? He's planning going viral? Thinking Cap? Thinking Cap would be so slow here. Guess this one's better. Guess the 1-6 is better. I mean, this is... If he doesn't have an and, he needs to answer...
Guys,
lane 1. If he doesn't
must
answer
be a
lane 1,
hacker
we'll have,
since he has one with
follow up in
adept
2.
running sun-shrooms and buff. Shrooms more than once.
Who's it going viral
also
play?
high fry.
What is this? Running sun-shrooms and buff shrooms? Oh, okay. Good try. And heal. So we're still doing a ton, and that cone zone does so little. So that was the best case. I was just going for some kind of going viral. We'll have him down to 2. Buff shroom does almost nothing here. Watch this Grey Buster win the game. Come on, flank. Yes! Yes! Wait, which one do we do first? Doesn't matter. We just need 2 damage. Wow! Just wow! Weren't expecting Grey Buster. That's a sumo. This buff shroom. Okay, so do we play this to play around sumo? We play this to play around... Well, no, playing sumo... We can move lane 4 to lane 1. Yeah, so we play this to play around sumo. So he doesn't move the Pine Clone to lane 2. And, yep, got it. See, this would have prevented lethal by taking away the 2 damage. Now he needs super to win. Watch him just get... What's his last power? Chop. Does not help. Got him. Got him. Otherwise, he would have survived one more turn. Would have been really hard for him to get past this anyways. Now we're 4-0. Woo! Thank you so much again, Wise Old Noob, for the little donation. Little sass. Got him. This is a really fun deck. We've really never done anything like this before. Solar Flare getting it done. This seems like what, you know, sun-shroom was made for. We have thus far neglected it. Oh! Ooh. Ditch Solar wins. This is some greed. Get greedy. It's kind of like getting swifty, but greedy. Okay, you know one of the rules of the stream is you're not allowed to say Miss Lethal. I'm not banning you for timing you out, timing you for being lame. Sorry, dude. Sunstrike. Sunstrike's, yeah, Sunstrike's necessary. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Tricky riding gets a nerf. Okay, so he's gonna be able to deadly this at best. We could go for the team. His only 1-cost trick super. I could get super greedy and just go with this. What will we have next turn? 4. I don't really see it. Why is Bubble not so good? It doesn't affect the board that much relative to other powers. Whew, how greedy do we get? if we're gonna develop these, we kind of have to do it now. I'm gonna say do it now. We always want these to be on the left. There's reasons for that. Main reason is we want the... I don't know what he's planning on doing here. Planning on playing a thing just to get a tree. The reason you want these on the left, it actually ends up working out a lot better with the pine clones. It's a little hard to explain on a dime. These environments aren't very effective against this. Double up the environment and then do this on turn 5. This will kind of make turn 5 ridiculous, so let's just do it. Why not get greedy against the stupid super brains? This guy just hit Taco League. Congrats. Okay, covered one. Still, oh, that's interesting. That's a very interesting use of Super Brain Super. Look at the ramp. Fine thing. Pine clones did well before. Here's another shroom. Oh, snap. Maybe teaming up against this is the best way. Probably is. This is gonna be fun. Yeah. Oh, the buff goes in front, duh. Oops, that was a misplay. Love a nice cob cannon coming up. Surprise! Surprise! That's fine. Take out Punisher and put in Molekels? Where are we gonna see some Punisher value right here? That's not necessarily gonna survive. We need to hit it one time. We're gonna get 2 shots to get this. I went face. Come on! Come on! I went face again? Come on, man! So this turns into a 5 now. It's just me mix of Gravedigger or something. Ooh. Okay. Ow. Don't draw cards. He has a lot of card draw, so we're gonna take out the Mondo with Cob Cannon. Doesn't matter where. You know, where's it, Harry? Where's it, really? So I think the Cob Cannon trades well with this. Unless we want to go face. No. This is when a mushroom is destroyed? Is evolving considered destroying? No, probably not. So it's Cob Cannon in 4. Get rid of the Mondo. I don't think this triggers Punisher. There's no way it triggers Punisher. So this trades well now. I really don't want the Mondo. This will hit him again. No, it doesn't. Evolving does not cause. It's not destroying. It's evolving. Okay, it's a separate thing. It's completely removed, obliterated off the field, but it was by choice, so no one cares. Okay, so that will make a difference just to kill the Cob with 6-1. So this goes... Punisher is not doing well here. Come on, Punisher. Punisher has every shot has been like worst case scenario. Wow. Wow. Go Vikings. So it's gonna be like this. Like that. Like that. What is he gonna do? We have lethal in lanes 1 and 2. There's a rocket. But lane 2 is still guaranteed lethal. Oh, unless it hit his face. Wow, okay, Punisher did do well there, because then it hit his, if it would have hit his face, it would have prevented. It would have actually prevented lethal, maybe that turn. I don't know. Oh. Covering up the environment does trigger, right? That's not evolving, it's destroying. So maybe we'll see Punisher with... Is Punisher worth it? I don't even know if Punisher's worth it, even with all the mushrooms in this deck. It did okay. I mean, it ended up doing a lot of damage to faces sort of set up lethal, so... Anyway. Hopeful Club's sending me a thing. Donald Trump me. I'll save this. This is cool. Trump. Save that in the meme folder. It's too much. This is hard for Z-Mech to deal with. Is early game really the way? Maybe the more late game the better. Probably. Maybe we'll get a Pine Clone at some point. And thank you so much, Doggy Blue, for subscribing. I don't know why it didn't ring, but thank you so much for subscribing with the Twitch Prime there. If I go with the with this, just so he doesn't, we're gonna have a hard time dealing with Fossil Head. What's better though, the Weed Whack? Maybe the Shroom for 2 will be better with a Pine Clone later. It'll also be good with our current hands. I think I'm gonna Weed Whack this. It's a little bit of a awkward play to use a superpower on a 1-drop, which already drew him a card. It's not good value, but probably the best thing there. Let's see if we can pull the Solar Winds off. Top decking a Pine Clone at any point would be good. So this will give us also 4. I don't know, is this worth maybe playing? He has a 50% chance of having a Lightning Bolt in his hand. His good environments are... the environment sucks if it's gonna... What are environments? Trapper, Cone Zone. Him using a Lightning Bolt on this is... I guess it's okay. Weed Spray, if you play well around Weed Spray, it's not going to take out this deck. You have Pine Clones is the best answer to Weed Spray, especially since you're getting them a turn early. Just don't play Shrooms for Shrooms. It's Shrooms against a Hardy Hero blindly, you know? Black Hole, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go like this. I think the chance of having an environment's much harsher. If he Lightning Bolts, it's a 1-for-1. If he were to cover this environment, it's essentially a 2-for-1. When he plays an environment, he'll destroy ours and get an environment for 1 card. This Punish Room is nice. Ooh, I didn't consider top decking Punish Room. Maybe this should have been on the right side. Anyway. So he commits now. We theoretically have a Gloom Shroom next turn. You think he's gonna have 3 damage in there? This is fine. Set it up. Unless this is a 2-drop and he has Z-Mech Super in hand. That would suck. Uh-oh. So his ultimate would be very dangerous here. Nope, did not have it. So if he had Rockwall, I don't know if he would... so he killed the Conga there. Really don't have a play. This is awkward. Okay, it's going to be a ramp play. Ramp play is really not bad. He's going after the Gloom Shroom, so this Puff Shroom ends up being very good. We'll definitely invest the Solar Winds. And Turquoise Skull, super happy to see that. We'll actually have the... Will we have the... Well, no, we'll have the Gloom Shroom if this... his Super's so good. This is fine, though, because we're going to get 4 shots out of the Punish Room. We actually need 3 of them to hit the Turquoise. Face, hit! Yes! So now we actually have Cob Cannon, which is so good against Z-Mech. It'll remove his play, put something that he can only remove with Fruitcake. There's Pine Clone. A little late. You're annoying. I think we go Gloom Shroom. I think it's just Gloom Shroom and 1. There will not be any streams on Wednesday. That's Yom Kippur. Keep it going. Toxic player. So again, he needs a Fruitcake. Nope. Nope. It's a professional deck, apparently. This 5 damage Bullseye is so good. Ugh, it's 9 to 17 now. Woo-hoo-hoo. I don't think he's gonna kill this. I don't think it's gonna do 5. It'd have to be Exploding Imp. We're gonna just go here. Well, I guess another Cob Cannon would end up being better like in lane 2 next turn, so I'll do this. We'll probably do some kind of Sunstrike play next turn. Yeah, Sunstrike plus. Disco, damn. It does not kill the 5 damage though, so he will be able to chump block this. The Sunstrike's gonna take its toll though. Whew. That's fine. That is just fine. Charge our block meter should hopefully help set up for next turn. Not a bad disco. We got that full block meter now. He can deal with this field, even with the Sunstrike. That's gonna be difficult though. It depends how much he commits. If he commits more, he's not going to be able to remove it, so we go Sunstrike and then hope for a 3-cost card that will be useful. If he commits less, we'll go Cob Cannon. He commits more. And that's guaranteed lethal now. Sorry, man. The play, of course, is Cob Cannon makes it that he can roll double 3s. This, because of the, again, because of the bullseye, makes it guaranteed lethal. You are frozen! Yeah. Not a bad trick in a different circumstance there. So we're 6-0. Guaranteed lethal. Commits all 7 brains on that really, really slow night. We could miss lethal by doing this. Fire! That was fun. Soul Flare can Great Bust, can freeze. Man! This deck's getting it down! I know it's armored. You guys. It's called BM. BM value. That would not have made you miss lethal. It would have given a potential to miss lethal if he would have rolled double 3, since he had 2 charges in his block meter already. It would have given him a 1 in 9 chance to survive in there. Hey, don't jinx it, you guys. I'm not surprised this deck's doing well. I think it's doing slightly well, better than I expected, but it seemed like it seemed very solid from the beginning. Alright. Okay, 2-3 I think is the way. 4. This is doable. Valk Trickster deck? Yeah, it would be pretty good against this. Anything, if we haven't faced any Barrel of Deadbeards, this is nice. Man, please just play Arm Rustler. That's just fine. Wowee. So now we're gonna go right to turn 3. Yeah, well, we got a super tap deck here. Sunny Shroom, Shroom for 2. Wow. Oh, there's a lot of possibilities now. Again, we're gonna want to play around Black Hole, so I'm gonna put the Sunny Shroom here, or Total Eclipse, I mean, Sunny Shroom here, and Shroom for 2 here. So we have either the Gloom Shroom or the Pine Cone. It's kind of nice having, we have the answer to put a big guy on the field and field clear him, or to put the number of small guys in the field. He only has 2 here, so what in the world is this Smash gonna do? Rose was 10, you know? It's a Cob Cannon. It's so nice that we have 2 extremely solid plays. Even the Punisher would have been bad here. We actually just opened up another play. I think the play right now is Gloom Shroom dry. Just like this. There's no actual need to Pine Clone here. This is a lot more damage. Yep. Here? Hey, here is better, so it's protected. It also makes the Cob Cannon able to open up this lane slightly better. Let's do it like this. So that's 7 damage. He'll be down to 11. He's doing 3 to our face. a very common card. So now we have 7. So this should be lethal here. You definitely want this to proc the block first. Otherwise, we're gonna do 2 and... So again, if this procs the block, we usually win Lou heal from his side, heroic health. That is one of his powers. But, or he could roll 1. You know, it ain't over yet. So your block heal would be a lot better than rolling a 1. that would stink. Again, being a little awkward with the Gloom Shroom. Gloom Shroom maybe in front is overall better. Really learning a lot about team ups. Again, the game mechanic works if you have a team up and the front one is bullseye and it blocks, the front one actually hits and then the back one attacks and procs the block. As opposed to if the bullseye's in the back, it'll do 0 damage because the front one already proc the block and then the bullseye damage, you know, blocks are final in this game. That's the way they made it. Looks like he's gonna decide not to play this one through. Laked? He threw his phone. Man, he just got laked. I kinda like that, Kramer. Throw his phone in the lake. How you doing, Megosa? Yeah, this has been a long time. Welcome back, Megosa. Alright, so we're 7-0. Phew. Amazing Fry, you play this game without any new content. We haven't tried anything like this deck. It's the thing about card games. It's kind of the reason why I got into this genre in the first place. And it's kind of been like this always. It's just, if you have card games, there's unlimited possibilities. There's literally billions of decks you can make. I don't know, can do the math. Maybe so on some math genius will just go calculate exactly how many deck possibilities there are, calculate all the cards, but it's a lot. Ooh, Sunstrike. Kind of tempting. I'm gonna go heavy on the early game. Wow. Ooh, this isn't bad. You know, you can always set up this play on turn 2 and then Pineclone later. Pineclone later. Man, if he plays a 1-drop, do we go face here? How greedy do you get? How greedy does one get here? I don't know. He'll make the Pineclone happen a turn earlier. This is so greedy. Against Super Brains, this is gonna come in handy. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, particularly because Pineclone. I can always just go to face. I can always hit something with it. I'll tell you what the real play is. The real play is using this on turn 2 and then setting up the Pineclones on turn 3 and not wasting the buff shroom. And then this can happen on turn 4. This punish room will be good next turn. He has no way to punish it. Playing on the ground has almost no consequence here. I guess we can play on heights for the same price, right? So let's do it like this. I'm not even using the thing yet. We're going like this, and this will go in front. It's just a lot of damage against a non-field clear hero. Pray they don't have weed spray. No! Apart from Berry, what is a good spit out deck that exists? So Splash is very good. You don't need berries. That's the right one to freeze, but it's very, very slow. We'll do 4 to his face. Splash decks are very good. So you can do like a Splash Pecanolith. You can find that on YouTube. It probably has like a Transfiguration and Molecule for fun, but you can actually make that into a tryhard deck. You can also do a Pecanolith deck. Did I do a Pecanolith? I did a Mirror Nut Pecanolith deck. Starting off with Splash, which is Fireweed, Galactic Cactus, Hibernating Berry, and Paracub is always a good kind of course. Probably Line Dancing Zombie now. Maybe these should have stacked Line Dancing Zombie. Well done. This is still fine. He'll kill 2. Get some heat on his face. It's not Abracadabra, it's Crazy. None of his powers affect the field either. Unlike Huge Giganticus's, at least he could like freeze this or put a guy on the field and start taking us out. I don't know. Buff Shroom is probably better here than Pineclone, so it looks like it's gonna be. Man, it doesn't even give us anything here. I think we're still just going face with Buff Shroom. We're not gonna Pineclone quite yet. And we can always use the Sunstrike next turn. This is fine. I'm guessing it's Pogo. No, wait. No, it's probably Line Dancing Zombie. No, it's Pogo. Why did he not go after the Punish Room, though? This does almost nothing now. He was planning on bouncing the Punish Room and trading with this one. I mean, this loses this trade now. The Punish Room is still active. This is a Gravestone deck, which is a little bit difficult to deal with. There's a nice big card. Mixed Up Gravedigger is close to useless here, particularly with this huge... This is the perfect answer to Mixed Up Gravedigger. Punish for Mixed Up Gravedigger, we'll say. Speaking of punish, if we play some non-gravestones here, man's gonna get punished. Be really nice to set up the bullseye earlier, since we do have Sunstrike coming up. Line Dancing Zombie is still a good card. I think the Sneaky class is... I don't know. Sneaky class is good at controlling. I don't know why it's demised. So again, this Punish Room is quite good. Other play is sorry, the Gloom Shroom I mean is quite good. Other play is Punish Room Super. 3-1's definitely better here. Gloom Shroom will clear these guys out. Set up the Sunstrike for next turn. 5 Bullseye. He might have a Rocket. What if he has a Rocket though? Gloom Shroom seems okay. We can also go Pineclone Super. This is fine. If he has a Rocket, it's a little sad, but you know what? It does clear his field. Even if he does have a Rocket, it's still fine. If he doesn't have a Rocket, this will make us win. He has Chop. We're still doing it. We're still holding our Super in our hand. Maybe too greedy. Pineclone coming up. Again, he doesn't really have any powers that are gonna help. I think it's Super. And then we go Puff Shroom, Pineclone in separate lanes. We don't really want to stack here because he's going to be able to block one lane by teleporting or beaming me up in. And we really just want to spread the love. So this should be fine. Punish Room still has a available lane for next turn, lane 4. We will be able to play Punish Room Sunstrike. So if he somehow survives this turn, Punish Him Sunstrike should definitely finish him off last turn. Again, he has no small removal, no way of dealing 3 damage, no way of field clearing. I don't think there's any powers that actually help him here, so we're going 8-0 with this deck. I'll take it. Man!
Windows warning alert: malicious pornographic spyware riskware detected. Error number 0xx90025E9. Please call us immediately at mentioned number. Do not ignore this critical alert. If you close this page, your computer access will be disabled to prevent further damage to our network. Your computer has alerted us that it has been infected with a pornographic spyware and riskware. The following information is being stolen. Financial.
Keep it going. Got to reset season. Sorry about that, guys. It's just Imgur has this malware actually. It's like it makes it like takes over your browser. You have to just go to your task manager and shut down your browser if that ever happens. But it's happened many times with Imgur, which is making me wanna maybe go away from it. 2-3 looks tempting. That's not very good against Weed Spray, though. Maybe this is no good? Okay, now it's looking tempting. Yep, that's a... wow. In fact, just busting him with this in turn 1 will be fine. Yeah, we're doing well. Then we can go 2, 3. Yeah. This is gonna be kind of ridiculous, guys. Interesting. So we'll sack the buff shroom. This can go on heights, doesn't really matter. Maybe in the middle is better. Play around environments. Doesn't really matter. This is an extremely strong play. Little buff shroom will absorb you. 4. This is turn 2, by the way, you guys. Sorry, just gonna get the chat back. The one who offered the $100 was the LJ Miller. Maybe he's watching. Hey, don't count your chickens before they hatch. We've had this situation. We've gone 9-1 before in the last game. Oh! How greedy do we get here? He can't weed spray us. He could buff this. I think we're gonna go really greedy. We cannot get weed sprayed. And we should probably take advantage of this before it goes away. He might have just a black hole here or something. This looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go for the greed. Another buff shroom would be nice. Or a pine clone. Come on, pine clone, we're way better than buff shroom. These actually stacked, which is super nice. It gives us... is this good that it's stacked? Maybe. No. Wow, he doesn't kill anything. Where's Pine Clone? Come on, Pine Clone. Gloomshroom wouldn't be bad either. Punisher. Fireworks? No! Why did he play this first? Whoops. Whoopsies. Why did he play this first? Where did he get this? He got this. He can't even run this card. He got this from Zombie Middle Manager. Wow. Just wow. Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe that's the highlight. This is really good though. Look at this play. Look at this play. This buff shroom, amazing. Right into Cop Cannon next turn? I'll take it. Okay, that was the highlight. I'll take it. This is game 9. Sorry, I didn't just see what happens. The sneezing zombie? Man, this guy's got all the field clear. I think it's Gloomshroom in 1. Because again, it looks so good to be able to get extra value out of this Gloomshroom, but at the end of the day, the Punishroom is going to proc. 5 damage bullseye first is the way, and it would be really nice to keep our little Puffshroom alive for the Cob Cannon next turn in case he just plays a big zombie. So I believe this is the way. There's so much damage. Again, this... what is this going to hit now? Face would probably be the place. You know, Cob Cannon clears this now if we cover the Puff Shroom. We do just need the 6 damage. We're in really good shape. Another one, so this is gonna explode. Block. Supers will proc this again. He spends so much. Again, the problem with Sneezing Zombie The problem with Sneezing Zombie as a control card, and it's the same problem that Stupid Cupid has, and it's the same problem that Chump Champion has. All these zombies that you play that are not gravestones only affect everything you've played until that point. They do not affect anything that you play on that turn. So he just spent 6 Sun. This was his best play, including controlling us. The Sneezing Zombie did a lot to our turn 5 play, but then we just have boom, and that's it. This is the reason why control cards have to, on the zombie side, if they're just a zombie you play not in a gravestone, they're usually useless. So easy to take advantage. It's the same reason Zombot is no good, because Zombot only affects the turns before, does not affect what you do on turn 9. And it's too expensive. Alright, so we're 9-0. We'll get one more game in before the season is about to reset. This will be the season reset on September 17th. Got 35 seconds to get in one more game. Hopefully we'll get a match in the next 30 seconds here. Biggest game of one of the biggest games of my life. Why? Last game before the end of the season. This is the $100 game, since LJ promised if we would go 10-0 with the plant deck without Briar Rose, he'd donate 100. Against Arthur Parsley, a rank 49, huge Giganticus. Wow! Trying to push for that. I wonder how many stars he has. This is very tempting. You can't keep 3 Punishers. Too much. 1 Punisher is the most. This looks like a fine hand, though. A fine hand. This is a fine hand. I believe we go Shroom for 2 here. Maybe we hold off and we go. It'd be really nice to be able to pull this Pineclone off. Maybe we play patiently. Fire Rooster can take this out. Super to face a play. Really hard to punish this. Well, Imp Throwing Imp punishes this. Let's play around Imp Throwing Imp. Not so worried about Fire Rooster anymore. This is not necessarily going to be an easy matchup. The second Pineclone, a little bit of wiggle room. Wiggle room. Wiggle room. So we go super to face, Shroom for 2 here, I believe. Just to be able to set up that nice Pineclone next turn with 4 Pineclones. Shroom for 2 will go in 1 just to play around environments of the sorts. Beam Me Up is the best answer here, but we'll still get 3 Pineclones next turn, even against the almighty Beam Me Up. Fire Rooster on the top of next turn will be good. There's this Beam Me Up. I could see this being a Trickster deck now, actually. It's running Beam Me Up with HG. It's a little tense, just a little bit. There is another play here, too, which is a little greedy, but might be the way. I should play around Deadly somehow. We have Shoot for 2 Pineclone anyway next turn, so we might as well just take it. You can't really, well, strike through environment. You have to start with something. Barrel is more likely strike through environment. Okay, so to team up against this is better against Barrel, but it's worse against strike through environment. Guess we can always put a second Pineclone here. Probably going face is better here. If he had Freeze Environment, if he had Guy, he would have played it. If he had Super, he would have played it. So it's either Teleportation or Freeze Environment. I'm going to say it's Freeze Environment to make this play. It'll make his Doctor Who hit, but the 3-3 actually will eventually take it out. The other thing is we don't actually have Shroom for 2 Pineclone this turn, though, this way. Ooh, I wonder if that was a mistake. You don't have a Pineclone now. That really screwed up this next play for us. Please hurry my turns? Okay. Sunstrike ain't bad, though. Now what is he gonna do? Thinking Cap? I think we just put the pedal to the metal right now. We can save this for the next Pineclone, but I don't see any eminent thing. Come on, give us something good. Flourish is not horrible in this deck. It's 2 cards. Sorry, did I almost time out my last turn? It was a difficult play. Not really aware of the timer. This is a lot of damage, and it is Thinking Cap. It just depends what he gets here. This is really unreliable. Z-Max Super would just be... Ah, that does not... There's so many ways this could go right. He actually gave us the Puff Shroom back, which is cool. And Rockwall, giving us the knowledge that he doesn't have any of those extra superpowers in his hand is also good here. That Doctor Who's still conjuring into things. Well, proc is block. We got a Punish Room. We have a Pine Clone. Flourish can draw us a lot of things here. And yes, we hit the 1. He's down to 6. This is... Gets rid of the... He wants the teleports, because the teleports are actually going to help him, you know, chump block us. We have a Pine Clone play just with this. Maybe we'll save this all... Didn't have the answers! So we got 10-0. Ring it up, LJ. Finally. After many attempts, we finally found the 10-0 deck. This deck has been around for so long. When did Gloomshroom even come out? When did Sun-Shroom exist? The synergy of this deck is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. We got exactly even 50 stars, which is really cool for the season reset. We're gonna go open up our packs, but I mean, this deck has been around for so long. It's just the thing about card games, particularly this card game, that you just have so many options. We've never done anything like this. I've tried Gloomshroom before, but ramp Gloomshroom and plug it with Pineclone and Cob Cannon, and it's a wrap. 10-0. I'll take it. Great way to end the season. Thank you so much, whoever gave me this deck. Shout out. I don't remember. Someone gave me the idea yesterday just to use Sun-Shroom and Gloomshroom, and amazing, amazing with the 10-0. I'll definitely take it. Let's get a Karma pack here. Ah, it's a mushroom. More mushrooms. And this will be the season reset pack here. Get those rares. Shroom for 2. Oh, the Karma's kicking in. Super rares. Lace Bean, legendary. Gloomshroom. Trickster. Oh. That's the ticket, babies. Oh, yeah.
Here's a lot of peanut butter. A very touch challenge, but Fry gets it done.
Tough challenge. Thank you so much, LJ Miller. Really appreciate it. That, of course, was for the that was for the 10-0 challenge that we got the very last second. So, thank you so much, LJ, for keeping the motivation going. Oh, baby.